All right, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Living the Dream podcast. Today on the show, we're going through Proverbs chapter 9, verse 3, and it reads, She has sent out her young women to call from the highest places in the town. So when I first read this, the first thing I thought was everybody has their roles, right? Wisdom is sending out the young women to go get them to collect attention, collect people. Very business-like of wisdom, by the way. And then the young people are great at getting that attention. But wisdom is going to, in verse 4 and 5, it is enticing these people to, if they're simple, bring them to me. Have them eat of my bread and drink of my wine. Leave their simple ways, right? Those are the next couple verses. So wisdom can help coach people, can help bring people to wisdom, but the young women go out and get the attention. So everybody has their roles. And right here, I would say, young people are just more in the limelight and wisdom has more experience, obviously. So the people who are in the limelight go get the attention. And specifically in this case, they're probably limber enough to, get up and get to the highest places and call out for people. And I also think wisdom here isn't an actual person. I'm a little confused by that actually, because it's talking like wisdom is a person, but I know that wisdom isn't a person. But let's say it's personifying wisdom. Wisdom's role as a person is more on the education side, bringing people to wisdom. And if it's not personifying wisdom, these young women are the feet of wisdom, right? The mouthpiece of wisdom, perhaps after they bring it bring people back to the gathering place. I don't know. Got a little bit in the weeds there. Let's jump into the entrepreneurial application. It makes me think of phase 5, which is positive thinking and generating positive emotion. For wisdom to send young women to the highest places to invite people into wisdom's abode, had to think pretty positively about the fact that people would want wisdom. And that's easy to do when you're wisdom and you know how valuable what you have is. But same thing as an entrepreneur, you have to think positively about your product and you have to be willing to spend the effort and the resources and incorporate the people in the mission to spread the word. So, how are you getting to the highest places and how are you commissioning people to spread the word? That is the question that I have for you as an entrepreneur. And that stems from positive thinking about your product. Is it worth marketing? Can I get enough value from sharing this thing with people, from serving people in this way, such that I can continue to do it in a sustainable way and they leave happy enough to tell another person? Phase 10, cutting negative influences and building positive influences. Really, on the building positive influences side, wisdom had enough positive relational capital to send these young women out and have them basically market for wisdom, right? And so basically what this is saying as an entrepreneur is you can't be everywhere at once. You need help to scale, get attention, and create impact. Wisdom did that by commissioning young women who cared about the mission, right? Wisdom had influence with them. As entrepreneurs, we have influence with business partnerships, with our employees, and we can commission them to go market on our behalf, as well as we do our own marketing by making our product as good as possible. So, where has this shown up in my life? I would say for me, just focusing on the most important tasks. I tried to get to a point where, okay, how can I commission people to do some of the work that I'm doing or that I need to be doing and I'm not doing, right? Who, not how, basically. And so partnered with 3 other people, my brother, my mom, and a friend of mine, to take down some real estate deals. One dude's on the GP side, I'm on the investor relations side, and then my mom and my brother are on the acquisition side. And we're putting our money together, we're sending out mailers, and we're making stuff happen. And I focus on the important tasks, and then I got partnerships to help those take those important tasks down. So similarly, I have a VA that helps me post this podcast. Great help for me. And this is all ways that I'm commissioning people in small ways. As soon as I get the cash flow up, I'll be paying a marketing service to market this podcast, right? And so that's promising, I think 10,000 views per 6,000 to 10,000 views per $899 spent. And if I can buy that attention, that is me commissioning somebody to go out on my behalf and get that attention, just as wisdom did here. So I have plans to help incorporate people into my mission because I understand I'm not going to be able to do it all alone. So where do I want this to show up in my life? I want great employees and I want great CEOs under me. So I actually don't want to be the CEO. I want to be the owner in the business, potentially an advisor role, And that kind of want to be a consultant for people's life. I don't want to say a life coach because it's more holistic. It's like really business and impact coaching. I want to help with business strategy geared towards creating impact, and not necessarily impact investing, but just people who have a heart for impact, whether that be impacting through their business or through their free time with the freedom that they create from their business. That's where I want to show up in my life. And how can you guys apply this to your life? I would say you apply who, not how to your life for spreading your cause or impact. So, first, you got to get clear on your cause or your impact, right? But after you're clear on that, think positively about it because it's something worth sharing. And then ask yourself, who can I get in my life to help me share this? And that's how you can start applying it to your life. Thank you guys so much for watching. We will see you on the next one. And on that note, we're out.